Isaac Casino today. Believers, where you at? Well, I wouldn't actually encourage you to be a believer until we know what we're seeing here. Let's randomize. Tainted blue. Dude, this is like the second time we had this, right? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. For the people who haven't taken the Isaac pill yet and know everything that's going on, this is Tainted Blue Baby to Blue Baby. All right, let's get the prediction started on that one. Start prediction, pop out. Dude, the volume of channel betting in Isaac is out of control. In Mario Kart races, it's like 1 million. Isaac is like 15 million. It's madness. It's got a higher trading volume than Shibcoin. Okay, here we go. I think we're prepared. We're ready. I'm still missing a couple of extra items as well. I'll show you on the stats page while betting is still ongoing. We're missing this, and I think that's it. So this is, again, Tainted Blue Baby to Blue Baby, also known as the normal path. That's Isaac's Tomb and Salvation. Thank you. That's amazing that you just knew that. That's incredible. Okay, Tainted Blue Baby to Blue Baby. I did get C-section. I had an absolutely dog. Okay, it's probably I don't want to get demonetized. Has it been 30 seconds since the start of the video? Now, I had an absolute dog shit run as Jacob and Esau, but the beauty was I got Death's List. Is that no? What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. The list. You know the list. The register, the death certificate, thank you. I got death certificate in the secret room that allowed me to, first off, get death certificate, which I had never had outside of a challenge run. And then also, I took that opportunity to get C-section because I felt like there was a very low percentage chance that I was gonna get spin down dice and then use it on the exact item that it was required. Yeah, you get the idea. Excuse me? Oh, you're invincible now. Hey, can I tell you, I was watching Scary Movie 2 last night, okay? I don't know if anybody's watched this movie recently. Scary Movie 2 stars, it's an ensemble cast, but it stars, Tori Spelling from Beverly Hills 90210. I think it's the first situation, like the first movie I've ever seen in my entire life where there's a character in the movie who doesn't interact with any other characters in the movie. And I'm being as sincere as possible. I don't believe in the entire film Tori Spelling has a line with another character who is not an invisible ghost. It's actually like they filmed it during the pandemic and she's just like at home in her own bedroom. That's such a good get for us. Like they could only show up on set for like 1 day or something like that and not interact with anybody else. It's crazy. There's gotta be like a behind the scenes story about what happened there. Hold on. Does this make gas or this is creep? This is weirdo? This is fart? Okay, well, you know, I'll just use it all, man. Maybe that wasn't the secret room. We can't get mad yet. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Scary Movie 2. I did see someone in chat say, is that the movie where Shorty gets rolled up and smoked by a weed monster? Yes. Yes, it is. Which is very weird, because like there is when they try to rescue him, he says, "Oh shit, son, don't save me yet. I'm getting high as a motherfucker," and I'm like, "Shorty, what the hell are you talking about? Your hair's on fire. How are you getting high off of your own hair burning? It doesn't make any sense." Like, the weed monster just wrapped you up in a blanket and then smoked you. According to Tori Spelling, she refused to do an adult scene in Scary Movie 2. Which is humorous. Okay, I'm reading this from chat. It's very humorous because she definitely does get fucked by a ghost like 20 minutes into the movie. Like, and then I believe that the ghost places his ghost, you know what, in her mouth. And then you see the head pop out the back of her head. Like, it's pushed in so hard that you can actually see an indent through the back of her head, which is just, like, foul. But anyway, so she refused to do an adult scene, so they cut her out of the movie, and it was just she was reduced to just a cameo. If that's true, that's pretty messed up. That she refused to bear it all for Scary Movie 2, and then they were like, okay, well, then screw you, Tori Spelling. We're not going to give you your big break in this dog shit movie. Hey, the script calls for it. It's Scary Movie 2, the script calls for it. The other thing that's, like, Scary Movie 1, I was talking about it. Like, look, is there some regrettable stuff? Sure. But simultaneously, I'm like, you know, I have a soft spot for it for whatever reason. Probably because I saw it when I was 12. Scary Movie 2, so much of it doesn't make sense, which I understand is like a weird thing to complain about in a movie like that. But half of the characters that are in Scary Movie 2 died in the first Scary Movie. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Shawn Wayans not only took a phallus through the brain in the first one, he also, I believe, got either shot or stabbed and died. Brenda was killed. She was stabbed at the movie theater when she was watching Shakespeare in Love, because all the patrons couldn't. They were very upset that she was talking throughout the whole movie. I'll take that. Just a lot of questions, man. Shorty, I can't remember if Shorty dies. I think he does. Because when they're doing the freestyle rap battle, the ghost face is like, I'm gonna slice and dice you. You're gonna, you know. And then he goes, I believe Shorty goes, oh, shit, son. That's the illest rhyme I've ever seen. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Sun card, that's great stuff. That's a thing in slasher movies in general. That, I mean, that the killer comes back, sure, but that a victim comes back, I don't know. I should have gone for angel deals. Oh yeah, that's right. Shorty does get killed. He gets shot in the lung in the first movie by Bobby, and then weed smoke comes out of his chest, and he goes, yo, Cindy, you want to hit this shit? And then I think, I believe his last words were, oh, shit, son. Anyway, it's a great movie. Great film in some ways. So, some people have pointed out the game appears to be running a little slow. Honestly, I'm just here to I'm assigning blame, okay? I'm pretty sure that it's item descriptions. Hey, no. I didn't say Scary Movie is trash, okay? Scary Movie 1 is maybe not trash. Scary Movie 2 is horrible. It also, and again, like, I understand that what it is, like, you know, it's not that kind of movie. But Scary Movie 2 has no plot. It's literally just non sequitur joke into non sequitur joke into parody of Nike commercial into, you know, you get the idea. Like, there's no thread that holds it together that makes almost any sense at all. Just take my strong hand. I mean, there's some strong bits in that. So yeah, I think I've decided I'm just gonna watch all the scary movies. I don't know why. It's just appeals to me right now for whatever dumb reason. Yes, Shawn Wayans does sexually assault a literal clown puppet in the movie. And also, if I remember correctly, and I do because I saw it last night, his phallus stretches so far ahead of himself that he actually is able to wrap it around the clown's neck and then drag him back under the bed. It was a different era. It was you know, comedic standards were very different back then. I just don't understand how Ray, as portrayed by Shawn Wayans, can be outed as the killer in the first movie, and then in the second movie, he's just friends with everybody again. It doesn't make any sense. I know that this is like a real CinemaSins moment, but one I actually believe in. In the first movie, he's one of the two bad guys. Okay, we're good. Don't they literally do the "it was all a dream"? Okay, so when I said I watched all of Scary Movie 2 last night, I'm actually only 80% of the way through the movie. I've just seen Tim Curry's Parcheesi nipples. So please, no spoilers. In the first movie, wasn't it Doofy? Okay, so like if my interpretation is correct, and I apologize to Keenan Ivory Wayans, this is some real like death of the author type stuff. You're right. Doofy was the killer, but Bobby and Ray conspired to kill Cindy. We're getting out of here. In order to blame it on the killer that was already killing. Yes, he did have intercourse with a vacuum cleaner. Maybe I won't watch the rest of them. I don't know, but it's kind of like my thing now. I'm kind of like the scary movie guy. It's part of my identity. It's like when you become a flat earther, ironically, and then you get a following, and you're just kind of like, well, I guess this is who I am from now on. I'm just wondering, like, if it has any implications for the cinematic universe. Like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Or the Marlon Cinematic Universe? The cinematic universe of Marlon Wayans? Justice. I'll use that. I don't mind a Tainted Justice card. Ooh. Have you watched the Harry Potter movies? I haven't, but... And this is... I'm not joking. I read the first Harry Potter book in like 1997, right? When it roughly came out, somewhere in there. And I said, boring! And I got out when again was bad. But history has made me look like a genius a little bit. However, Kate, when we were on vacation, watched like over the course of 3 nights, a 7-hour-long like summary of everything that happened in the Harry Potter movies on a Korean YouTube channel. So I think I have actually now seen them all. Bro, what the hell were they thinking with Dobby, man? Like, I don't think this take's gonna be like that respectable, but that thing is looking funny as hell, man. He's a funny little guy. I don't know. I get he's like a good elf or whatever, but I was just saying, it looks like garbage, man. And then like the first few movies, you know, it seemed like they were kind of magical. And then I got to the synopsis of like the 7th movie, and it seems like they spend like half of the movie just camping in the woods, and I was like, it seems like kind of like what happened with the Hunger Games, where, you know, the first couple of movies or books, maybe they were like, we got it, like this is very compelling, and then after that they were like, I don't know, like now they're in like the real world, and I'm like, I don't want to see the wizards camping, man. I want to see them like shooting spells and catching the golden snitch or whatever. Yeah, hey, I'm daubing here. That's not how you do that. My mistake. I just wanted the gas. Look at that, though. Look at that. Textbook. I've read the first book. I remember all about the first book. You spend the whole first, but this is like ancient 2-decade-old Harry Potter spoilers. You spend the whole first book being like, oh, that Professor Snape, he's such a bad guy, but Snape's the bad guy. And then it turns out it was mild-mannered Professor Quirrell the whole time. And you're like, what? That's all I remember, as well as like a human-sized chessboard. An anthropomorphic chessboard or something. I was gonna watch that tonight. No, I didn't analyze the Harry Potter chess game back in the day because, like, there existed no means for you to like watch a movie and do an analysis like that. I mean, first off, I've never seen the first movie or any of the movies to begin with. But secondarily, I'm like, I don't even know. I guess I would just watch it on VHS and then pause it. Try to recreate the board myself on my kitchen table. The chess game is actually a nice composition. It is, like, it's one of those things where, like, for it to be a bad game of chess wouldn't actually, like, almost nobody would notice. But, like, simultaneously, there's nothing stopping it from being good, right? You're just kind of like, it's so lazy. You should analyze it on stream. I don't know chess. I've watched a little bit of chess. Like, I watched some of Ludwig versus Box yesterday. And I was like, I mean, I'm just gonna say it, okay? In my head, I said I still got it. I said I would. I believe that I could pilot this to victory. Ludwig got smacked. He was up. I only saw the first game where he was up. He won and went up 1-0. I will maintain my my air of chess superiority by simply never playing it again, unless Levy wants to get down with some. I will say I love the Twitch environment for chess. Like, it's it's such a funny dynamic, and I don't mean this with any judgment, but like, because they're like 1,200 level players that have actually had coaching from GMs. Like, they don't talk like 1200s. Like, their openings are like Grandmaster level, and then the mid-game and end-game just completely falls apart. It's so... Like, I was watching the game, and at the start of game 2, Ludwig was like, well, Box loves to play the Scandinavian. Or he loves to play the Vienna, so I'm going to counter with, like, the Scandinavian defense. And I was like, dude, like, 6 moves ago, I saw you just, like, hang your rook, not even paying attention to it. And then you're going to start to hit me with this, like, 2100 level, like... PvP analysis of like you've been watching game tape. I'm raw. I'm a raw chess. Well, I did have 2 lessons from Levy, but I'm playing by feel still like 99% of the time. I don't know what the I know like the first 6 moves of the London and that's it. Thanks to Andrea. Boom boom boom. I can say way ho. We could get to, you know what? I'm going to use it because we're going to get it back anyway. Guaranteed. And we'll maybe go to boss rush. I don't know. I mean, this run is really good, but it could still fall apart. Clipped and sent straight to Ludwig. That's fine. Stoke the fires of drama. If Ludwig wants to play me in 1v1 chess, unbridled by being only the hand to someone else's brain, he knows where to find me. Let's show him how fast the best of 3 can really be. You look at the camera, you clip it, and then you say, clipped and shipped. You know, when I said I could throw it, there's your example right there. Yeah, I'm surprised too by the betting ratio. I mean, it's always it's been a good time for the believers lately. We did prove the efficient market hypothesis yesterday for Isaac Casino betting. It was like a 50-50 split on believers doubters, and then we beat Delirium with 1/2 of a heart remaining. It was like exactly perfectly priced. Yeah, the chest is not that bad anymore either, as compared to every other nightmare floor in the game. I mean, if you bet on disbelief and you lose, like, you reap what you sow. Okay, you know what? I don't like a bone heart. I don't like a bone heart. Thank you for removing the bone heart for me. You still had 9 lives? Yeah, but we were not going to beat Delirium on 1 HP on that run. That's all. That's like the oldest Isaac commenter trick in the book as well. People are like, he's complaining about the run, and yet he has 1 good item. What gives? Hey, there's another Marvel what if joke. You know, wait, what if Marvel? More like, what gives Marvel? Captain Marvel, power level, Mary Sue, something, Brie Larson. Okay, you get the idea. Remember to take the negative. Doubter be gone. -2. You can't handle the truth. -2 and Blue Baby. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus you have IBS. Captain Marvel did suck, though. Wrong, it was okay. Trust me, you want to see a movie that sucks? Scary Movie 2. I'm a firm believer that everyone on the planet should be forced to watch one absolutely dog shit movie every year just to maintain some perspective. People will be out here saying, like, you know, The Matrix sucked. You gotta watch, like, if you only watch the stuff from, like, the IMDb Top 250 and the American Film Institute Best Movies Ever Made, of course you're gonna think that, like, some decent movies suck, but you're losing perspective, and as a result of that, you're losing me my jury. Runaway Jury. That's not a bad movie. In the 80s on Rotten Tomatoes. Owned. Well, it's alright. I didn't want a deal anyway. I have not seen Suicide Squad yet. I don't know the next time that I will find myself able to go to a movie theater. So, like, rip my streak of watching Marvel movies. Rip that when Shang-Chi comes out in September. Oh, Suicide Squad is on HBO. Oh, but it's on HBO Max, right? I don't know if I have HBO Max. I have HBO. I don't know. I don't know if I have Oh, it's not in Canada. Okay. I saw Free Guy last night. Yo, I wanted to think that Free Guy was gonna suck, because I'm only, like, I like Ryan Reynolds as a human being. I'm like 50-50 on him as an actor. And then I know that there's streamers in the movie, so as a self-hating streamer, I wanted to be like, what a terrible idea. And then all of the reviews right now are mildly positive, which is better than I expected, quite frankly. Maybe there's a part of me that selfishly kind of wanted it to be bad, but then actually apparently it's good. Who's in it? So, like, okay, legitimately, oh, let's go, man. Pokemon is in it. Ninja is in it. My shot speed, or my shot height is too high. Uh-oh. Why is my shot height so... Oh, because of Continuum. That's pretty funny. Doubters, you may yet have a chance here. You know what we need? We need like a mom's knife to bring the shot height down. I need you to tighten up the shot height on level 3, please. Oh god, and then continue him with his shot height. Are you seeing how far the tiers go? Luckily, mom's got legs and she knows how to use them. Okay. You take the Polaroid. Genesis allows you to go up. It only allows you to go up, right? It doesn't force you to go down. That's a dream come true. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Wait for it. Boss rush? We don't need boss rush, man. We got Genesis. You could use it to steal boss rush? Okay, when you put it that way, you're absolutely right. We could use it to steal boss rush. I'm trying to think of like, because it's all based on pools now. I'm almost like maybe it's better for Satanic Bible because it's from a different pool. Jacob's Ladder is obviously just good. Or does it give you the tier? They're all just part of the boss rush pool? Active, yeah, you take Satanic Bible. Then you put it back down and use Genesis. Doesn't that give you the chance? Does Genesis purge your items or the item opportunities you've had before? Like the pedestals that you've had. Does it keep a track of all items you've picked up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm realizing that the answer is almost certainly no. Okay, we're probably going to start with the Intruder. Tractor Beam is a dream come true. I like Icicle Baby. I like Binky. Give me the box here. A good trinket could mix things up for us. Sure. Give me Flights. Give me Steam Sale. Give me a reroll. I'm so slow. Give me a speed upgrade. Give me Leo so I can stomp on rocks. Because I have no bombs. I'm not afraid. Give me Hemolacria. I just love a Ghost Pepper, man. Although these inherit the effects of Isaac's tears. Okay, because it inherits the effects. Let's do that. Definitely Sagittarius. Definitely Spoonbender. Ooh, this is a tough one, but I think I gotta go Deadeye on this one. Sleep into bed. This seems like a pretty good run to be starting with. And then take me back. Okay, Doubters, you're in hell. Or maybe not, because you know what? Can I be honest with you? I'm all off on Isaac today. For some reason, I had Genesis and the R key confused, where I thought that we would be, I thought that we would start the run over from 0, which is why I took Steam Sale. I was like, we're gonna get so much value out of that. More Soul Hearts drop. That seems good enough. Hey, what the, you jerk? You sussy baka. He's a doubter. We have fun here. I mean, the run's still like highly, highly great. Tier height is still way too high. It's a bit of a problem. Does Blue Baby just start with like insanely high, or maybe our stats don't get rerolled after we get rid of Hemolacry or whatever? I don't know. Or after we get rid of Continuum? I don't know. I don't know. We do have 2 holds as well, which is weird. I'm hoping we don't encounter one of those incredibly common game-breaking bugs where, like, for some reason, you just can't beat the game. Wow, you can actually have 2 holds. Look at that. That's not an active item I would necessarily love to have 2 of. That is funny, though. You know what would be awesome is, you know, if you can get, like, 2 Dark Arts or something like that, that's... And you could just, you know, toggle them. That's the dream. More Spirit Hearts drop. Look, Ice Baby over Triple Shot. Probably not the right play, okay? But the only thing I can really say is, like, you know, if you live your life in a situation where you have to do things perfectly to succeed, I feel bad for you. I genuinely do. Because the real meat and potatoes of life is doing things however you want to with no research whatsoever and then making them work anyway. Piercing was the worst choice. You know what? This is the state of, like, modern comments. You know? Commenters back in 2015, hey NL, how do you feel about Captain America the Winter Soldier? Comments now, they're just like, do a tier list so I can find the one thing I disagree with, and then we can argue about it for... And then I can bring it up like 7 years later and be like, you know, hey, yeah, but yeah, this guy actually likes Scary Movie 1, so are you going to take him seriously? Remember a theme? Remember a theme in the tier list? I still feel, like, insanely optimistic about this. I did see r/Binding of Isaac did not like my tier list by strength. Some people said it's the worst tier list they've ever seen. But in fairness to me, they did say, simultaneously, they were like, if the way that this guy plays the game, that's also, like, this tier list is very coherent with this. And the thing that I was gonna say that was not very smart, that is not so nice, is, are you really gonna trust, like, people that are on r/Binding of Isaac? Like, they're still playing this game 10 years after it came out, and they're not streaming it. Like, I have an excuse. I've been playing it for 10 years for work. There's some people that have been doing it for fun. It's like with, like, Wikipedia editors. Like, what are you doing? That's not a representative sample of society. Tinted Rock? I'm still optimistic. I feel attacked. It always blows my mind when I've been playing this game for 10 years, and then I ask, like, hey, what shot height bonus do you get off of Continuum? And then people are like, oh, it's plus 0.874. And I'm like, how do you know that, man? That's crazy. Oh, I don't have Continuum anymore. Tinted Rocks, please. Hey NL, what Beatle had the best solo career? And don't say Minkus. Well, there's just a definitive answer, okay? George Harrison had the best solo career. Some of Paul McCartney's stuff after the Beatles, I don't mind that much. Some of it is pretty horrible, but none of it was solo, really. Except for, like, everybody gonna dance tonight, everybody gonna dance the night away. John Lennon, you know, had some stuff, don't get me wrong. Some of it was solo, some of it was not solo. But either way, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be based or -2, but Imagine just pisses me off. It's like this. The song is it presents no solutions and wants credit for it. Wow, imagine there's no heaven. You know, imagine all the people living for today. Oh, woo-hoo. Well, yeah, how are we gonna do that, John? Oh, just I don't know. I don't know. Just lie naked in a Montreal hotel room with your wife. It's easy. Well, yeah, because you're like one of the, you're insanely wealthy, man. I want give me some solution. I will become back my money. Give me some solutions, John. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all nice to each other? That I can't do anything with that. Frick you. You know what? Don't frick you. Are you... How... Now, I'm upset now. Now you got me upset. You're telling me when you throw it, how is it... Have you ever heard of the noble gas equation? The PV equals nRT. How is it possible that when you throw something, the volume expands and yet the pressure remains enough that it can actually immolate us and explode in our face? I don't believe it. Anyway, George Harrison. I got my mind set. Crazy music video too. Oh no. Doubters. He will never let the doubters win. Genesis is such a slam dunk. The embarrassment knows no bounds. It's alright. Here's some copium for the believers. We have a chest incoming. With 4 items. All we gotta do is survive this fight. So slow, man. If you hate me, then kill me or shut the frick up. Saved. Don't make me do one more wave, man. Okay, here's the copium. Oh, saved. There's some things you can like here. I mean, you gotta try it. Here's how you do. You charge it up. Launch it. That is not as good as I thought it would be. I can't use the poops while in the state of unicorn horn. I have been hit. Saved? Saved? Some people might describe that as saved. That had to happen. Please. I gotta pop it. He's done for. Wrong. Wronga. Wrong. Look at that. Saved. Go fight Mega Satan real quick. Really tie it together. This is not great. I got scared. I'm just gonna own it. I got scared that he was opening his body to do a laser beam attack. Imagine playing this game for 3,000, 4,000 hours. Having the ability to choose every item on a run and still somehow losing. Like, that's where we're at right now. Imagine there's no heaven. Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? You sick son of a bitch. It's easy if you try. Oh, so noble. Oh, hey, look at that. Crawl space rocks and tinted rocks blink every 5 seconds. I got scared. No, no, no. I need the potential HP. Frick you! Use your orbital. Please, please, we have Mom's Pearl. This is what you're built for. Just a little quiet. Just being a little quieter than usual here. I really wanted to kill Gluttony last, but I attacked him a lot, so I'll take responsibility for that. Your Isaac from the back looks like a croissant. Yo, I had a croissant for breakfast today. Because I was looking, I spent like 15 minutes in Whole Foods trying to figure out where they keep English muffins. Like, this is what happens to me at the grocery store, is I'm like, you know, I know English muffins would normally be like just in the bread section. At Whole Foods, sometimes they're like, we just don't sell that because they don't make an organic version of it. It's so annoying. Then I gotta think, like, am I gonna really go to another grocery store just to get English muffins? So no, instead I got some croissants, but I was mad about it. Did you ask someone? No, I'm not 100 years old. I did the millennial Zoomer thing, where if I couldn't find anything at the grocery store that I wanted, I just left. I said, I will never shop here again. Be careful. Okay, fair enough. It's not that bad. Dude, you know, one spirit heart and we're back in this. Let's go! Don't lose it immediately. That would be so sad. Saved. Clip farmed and saved. Clipped and shipped. And dripped. And snipped. This slowdown is a little much. Please, this has got to be this way. No more difficult rooms. Like, no double cage room. We've already done double adversary. We've already done double gate. We've already done 2 horsemen. Double ragman. That doesn't seem so bad. That scared the crap out of me. The mod does not do this on my game. Yeah, you gotta make it past the basement, I think, for the slowdown to kick in. Because, you know, they're only rendering like 5 or 6 objects down there at a time. +2, +2. Hey, let's go, +2. How about that? How was work, honey? I got many +2s. I'm impressed and also insanely upset, by the way, that everybody who said that my Loki bits were bad, by the way, easy win, were correct. Every week when they do the collation of the worst bits, Loki is always at the bottom. Except for the time I said when Malf ate at Wahlburgers and I asked if he had the all mark meat chicken. Oh, Hansa Consulting. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Apart from that, people did not like when I said for dinner I had gnocchi's Loki and TVA sauce on top of it. And people really did not like, you want to get crazy essay? Don't you know I'm Loki? People did not like that one very much at all either. But anyway, slash marker casino 1 completes.